Hello, everybody. Your favorite guy that likes Nintendo's here. And I'm back, baby. Even though I just said that in the video, I literally recorded before the direct. So, yeah, that's pretty funny. So, next video that comes out, you'll be hearing that. But as you probably know, the new Nintendo Direct came out, and it was decent. Now, as you probably know, the Switch 2 is coming very soon. Now we know they're due to a leaked tweet or something. And that doesn't mean the games are bad, just, you can tell. Obviously, as you probably know, I felt like last year was the year of the Switch kind of resurgence from, like, Nintendo's, some terrible games. With, like, Mario, a new Mario, Zelda, and some others. Speaking of which, let's talk about the new Nintendo game. Starting out, we will be getting a new Mario and Luigi. That's right, baby. RPGs! Which, funny enough, so we have gotten 3 of the mainline RPGs this year. This year. Well, asterisk with Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and now Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. Yeah. Also, we'll be getting a new Championship Edition version of the NES, which was a cartridge. Sorry, I forgot. Now, those are pretty cool, and I'm happy. I can't wait to play them. But obviously, the biggest news that was a new Zelda game and Metroid Prime 4. And I'm probably going to forget some others. So, yeah. So, before I get to those two, which is probably the major ones, let's talk about some other new ones. First, the biggest one was, I think we're getting a new Mario Party. Super Mario Party. I forgot what it was called, so we're just going to call it Super Mario Party, New Mario Party. And it looks good. Now, and it looks like there's a lot of boards. Now, as you probably know, we haven't really had a good Mario Party game since Mario Party Superstars. And the biggest complaint through all those, besides cars, has been the lack of boards. Explore all the boards with friends and such. And it looks like there's a lot of boards in there. And yeah, especially with 2 remakes and some other new ones. And looks like it is basically combining Super Mario Party's graphics and the gameplay of Mario Party Superstars. Which I think that's a good idea. Now, obviously, it's Mario Party. It's always fun with friends. But yeah. Anyways, what's next? But I think it's good. I'm super excited to get it and play it. It will be super fun. So, yeah. Also, they added basketball. So if you're a midget or short, then you could literally definition dunk on your friends. I'm talking dunk, like. Yeah, baby, get dunked on. And do I care? No. I honestly, God, don't care that much. So, yeah. Now, I'm going to be talking about Nintendo games, and then obviously talk about some third-party. Since, I'm looking for Nintendo, per se, not... And even then, the third-party selections some were good, some were standard third-party, like... But anyways, now let's continue. Also, I think we finally got the definitive version of Donkey Kong Returns. As you probably knew, the original game released on the Wii, and the main complaint was the motion controls. And then they released it on the 3DS, and the main complaint was the graphics. So they're combining both of them with that, which I think is a good idea, Which is funny enough, that has been the only Donkey Kong content we have gotten in over 10 years. Which I believe. I'm not counting any... Now, yes, you can count the real release, but I'm talking news. But I'm not talking about Tropical Freeze, which all it does is add in easy mode. I'm talking about a new, complete Donkey Kong, which not even that. But yeah, I'm excited to play that game. Seems fun. But now, let's get to the cool stuff. By that, The Legend of Zelda, I think it was Echoes of Wisdom, where... Yes, finally, the title is true. You play as Zelda, not Link with the Master Sword and doing this. Yeah. Now, which, and it's also taking the graphics from, I think it was a link to I think it was The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Now, as you probably know, a joke in the community of Zelda is that you don't play as Zelda, and now literally you do. And the game actually looks good. Now, obviously, I get it. You want to try something new. For God's sakes, I think this is a new mainline Zelda. And I think I know why they use those graphics. It's because they're tired of making Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. And I get it, I think it's actually a smart idea to try something new. I mean, you already opened the world with probably the two of the best games ever. Two of the best that will stand test of time and get good reviews, and honest to God, frankly, are meant to be played. So yeah. So I think it's a smart idea. I like the idea, you have a wand and basically it's Minecraft except it's infinite with you able to echo the way. Now, my only concern is how they said you can attack, which yes, it's cool, you can copy enemies, but in my opinion, what I would have liked is, what if Zelda can learn spells? What if she was like the Smash Brothers Zelda? I thought that would. It's not a major concern because again, if you get echoes of the enemies, then you'll be fine. But again, in my opinion, I think what would be cool is if maybe the ones that echoes could copy fire or something you go over there, you're oh, that's fire. Like that. Yeah, I'm serious. Please, Nintendo. But I don't hate it. But I think it's a smart idea. I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to experience it. I'm excited to mostly experience it. So yeah. I think, again, I like the change, you go. I get it. I get why they're making this. You need some. I think it's a good idea for the Zelda team to try something new, but not make it Breath of the Wild new. By that, it takes 40 years just to get a new game. By that, I think both of them took. I think both of them took 4 or 5 years. I've forgotten. I think I took 4. Did they? I think they took 4 or 5 years, both of them, to come out. And especially with the Switch 2 coming out, you kind of need something simpler, And again, I think it's a good idea to change. If it doesn't work, the critics are bad on it, and it's not fun, and it doesn't sell well, then you understand that screw The Legend of Zelda. Let's make The Legend of Zelda. And finally, for God's sakes, we got Metroid Prime 4. I thought we were going to get a GTA. I thought we were going to get Metroid Prime 4 before GTA 6 trailer. But nope, that comes out before Prime 4. Now, this game literally took forever for us to get a glimpse of what it looks like. It was announced in, I believe, 2017, 2018, and took 7 or 6 years. I think 7. I think, again, I may be wrong. Who knows? For us to get a glimpse of what it looks like. And it'll be coming out next year. Now I may be wondering, why is that? That's because the original developers sucked at making Metroid Prime. So Nintendo's we're going to give it to the people who made Metroid Prime, which was Retro Studios. Which makes. So all that game was scrapped for a new game, and we finally got some images. And yes, it looks good. Now, funny enough, so far, I think every single franchise of Nintendo except for Star Fox, I'm serious. Like, main franchise. Like, basically, the Smash Board in a way. You think of the first couple characters, and you're like, oh yeah. And funny enough, the only game that hasn't got like either any news or sequel or anything was Star Fox. So yeah. But yeah, but I'm excited. That game looks fun. I haven't played much through the original, but I'm excited. I did like Dread a lot. I thought it was very fun. I liked the story, and yeah. But yeah. Alright, but now that out of the way. And for third-party games, there were some good ones. But now I'm not going to talk about all of them. For example, new Dragon Quest remakes of the first 3 games. Marvel vs. Capcom: The Collection, and an Ace Attorney remake from a localization from Japan with its pickle style. And yeah, there's probably games I'm missing, but it was pretty much to tell us. But anyways, now that we're getting, since this video ain't super long now, I'm going to talk about it. Now that we're getting close to Switch 2, what games do we need? Now, currently, I think the library is pretty complete. We got in everything we wanted. Like a completely new and improved Mario 2D game, new 3D game, Legend of Zelda, everything. I think, now obviously the first things first we need is a new Mario Kart. So far, the only game I'm requesting right now that we kind of need is a new Mario Kart. Now, I understand why they're not going to do that, because, Mario Kart just keeps selling so much. But I understand, it's pretty much, I think what they're going to do is just let Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to die when the Switch dies. Because especially since a lot of that game's being packaged. And plus, it wouldn't make sense for but anyways, but mainly new Mario Kart. And honest to God, I think it would be a good idea to try out a new Star Fox. As you probably knew, the Wii U game, Star Fox Zero, was, as it said, the last attempt for Star Fox. But to be fair, that was a Wii U game during 2016, during the Wii U's, pretty much death period. Pretty much the Wii U's death period. By that, I mean for all of us were waiting for the announcement of Nintendo Switch. Especially after a year where we got terrible games like Animal Crossing, Amiibo Fest, and plenty others. So yeah, I don't think that was a smart idea, guys. I mean, to be fair, it's not his fault. They tried to evolve it. The problem was they didn't want to make it. So they would shift out to developers who had different ideas how to make it. But yeah. But all in all, now, do I think we need a Switch 2? Yes, the answer is yes. This thing is the Switch is 7 years old. Yes, 7 years old. Now, which I don't know how long the 3DS lad, which I think literally it outlasts almost every single Nintendo. It so far, I think, outlasts a lot of Nintendo consoles. Well, kind of. And especially, now, do I think I need, now, in my opinion, we don't, obviously the reason why I switched shelved was its, features like portability. I can play it on my TV. Comes out of the gate with 2 controllers, meaning no matter what, you'll have friend. No matter what, you'll always have 2 controllers on you if you want to play multiplayer games. And obviously the biggest reason is the amount of games it has with it. But that's kind of what they did with the Wii U. And I think Nintendo learned they cannot just make sequels for the console because the Wii U was a fail, mainly because nobody knew what it was, especially with the advertisements. And I think, and yes, we like the innovative Nintendo, because just imagine, what if every game console looked like a PS5 or Xbox? Another reason Switch is good because it stands out of the crowd. If I look, you can if you want, you could I don't know what I'm trying to say, but obviously Nintendo needs to think of a new revolutionary idea, like anything, or they can just make it unique. The reason why some Nintendo consoles succeed is because they're unique. The Wii had motion controls. The Nintendo Switch has Joy-Con, is a hybrid. The NES brought back other stuff, so yeah. But I don't think but yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, obviously the biggest thing is the games and, marketing. But with that out of the way, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.